It's all about the sweet treats and pretties, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Beth and my channel is all about thrifting for vintage, going to Goodwill, going to estate sales, going to yard sales, also throwing in a little DIY project every once in a while, as well as a bake with me. It's all about the sweet treats and pretties, y'all. So today's video is the second part of a Goodwill haul. If you saw my video that was last posted, and I'll link that right above here and in the description below, I was showing you some of the items that I got when I went thrifting at 3 different Goodwills. On this shopping trip to these 3 Goodwills, I spent a total of about $60 or $65. So I got everything you saw in that video and everything that you're gonna see in this video. So let's get started with some bigger items that I'll have to insert a picture of here. Now this one is a little quilt rack. I believe it was about $4.99, and I am currently using this in my booth as a display for all of my Afghans. And I thought that was a really good find, y'all, because before I was using my ladder. I have an old vintage ladder that I was using, but this allows me to still have some things on the back wall without the ladder taking up as much space and hiding some of the items that were on the wall. The second big item was this. Now this is, I bought 2 of these. The other one I found was much older, and then I found this one, and y'all, it was only $4.99 too. So I bought that and also am using that in my booth. What I am doing with it is hanging all of my doilies and handkerchiefs and all those things on that so people can actually see them. Instead of having them fold up and in a basket or on a shelf, I wanted to display them. Now I used the one that I had bought before at Goodwill at my show, and I displayed all of my doilies, and boy, they went super fast. So I thought having them displayed where people didn't have to bend over and look at them in a basket was a really good idea. So I'm super glad to have found this second one. Now I have one for the shows and one for my booth. All right, so let's talk about the items that I have left from the Goodwill haul. Now remember, all of the items in the other video, plus these 2 big pieces of furniture, those 2 pieces were $10 together. So I'm already down to $50 plus the things that I showed you last time. Let me show you one of the items that I picked up this time, and I paid $4.99 for it. And it is this little lamp. Now, the lady who owns the Antique Emporium is always telling me that I need a lamp. Well, every time I get a lamp and I put it in my booth, somebody buys it. But I did find this one, and it is actually a Pier 1 Imports. Now, as you know, Pier 1 is no longer in business. I did run the comps for these. These are going upwards to $40. And so I was really worried about it. I love the texture. It looks like there's snowflakes there. There is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but a little bit of glitter in the snow, but I love the snowman and the deer. And you can see a little bit more of the texture down here by the bunny. And it does have a signature right here. And I looked on the inside. It looks like it has maybe like some white Christmas tree or white branches and some white lights. So I plugged it in at the store and it works, y'all. How beautiful is this? This is going to be so pretty in my booth, and it's going to give a lot of light to that. I'm sure it won't last long. I will price it right so that it will go, but there's no chips or cracks in the glass whatsoever. Puts off a beautiful little Christmas display, and this is going to be absolutely beautiful. So I did pick this up and I paid $5 for it. Okay, let me do a couple of the smaller items before I get into one more of the bigger items. I picked up this little tin. Now, this tin says Christmas 1993 Jingle Bells Assorted Fine Chocolates. And it has the little horse-drawn sleigh right here. And it does have the year 1993. Now, along the sides are the words for Jingle Bells. And it does say right here, Hallmark Crown Chocolates. And when I look on the back, it says, first in a series, Jingle Bells, when Boston-born James Piermont devised this little ditty for a Sunday school class in 1857, he surely had no idea he was creating America's first outstanding secular Christmas song and probably its most popular. So those are the little words on the back. Since it does not have a barcode or anything on there, I thought that was interesting. It's just a little tin, pretty clean. Now, I haven't washed it or anything, but that's just a little bit of dirt. It will come out. But I really thought the tin was really pretty. You can use it as a riser, like where it has the lyrics here, or you can use it as a front display. So a couple of Christmas items, but as I've said before, y'all, I pick up all seasons, all year. The next couple of items are related to the Boy Scouts, and this is more of a regional thing, but these were orange tickets, 99 cents. So both of these were only a quarter. And I do know that Boy Scouts of America items sell pretty good. I believe this to be a McCoy or some type of California pottery because it is marked USA there, but I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And this says Alamo Area Council Boy Scouts of America. And it's just a little restaurant-ware style cup. But it does have the gold gilding around there. No chips or cracks or anything like that. Now, I will put this in my booth and put it at the shows because we are local. It's in this region and people do collect the Boy Scouts of America things. But it also may be something that ends up on my eBay site when I decide to take that plunge and do that, which is not going to be anytime soon, but I do want to have a few items stashed away that I would be able to practice listing on. The other one of those that I picked up is an Alamo Area Council, and it says AINA, and then it has HUTSI. Now, I don't know anything about this, but I do believe that this is also a regional, possibly a Boy Scouts of America. It also has the USA mark on the bottom. If you can see it, it's not as prominent as this one, but you can still see that. So I'm not sure. So if you know what this is all about, then please leave me a comment below. I don't know if it was about Boy Scouts of America or if it was a company logo or something like that. So if you know, please leave me a comment below. But I did like the restaurant wear style and I just kind of like the graphics on them. So I picked both of these up and they were only a quarter each since they were on the 75% off of the color of the week. Okay, y'all, you know I have been picking up puzzles. And I will say that the last time that I picked up some children's vintage puzzles at Goodwill and all of the pieces were there, I sold those very, very quickly in my vintage market space. So they actually didn't last but the first hour. So I did find a couple of more. Now, this one is a Minnie and Mickey, or Mickey and Minnie rather, and it is the football puzzle. I do not see a date on there. This one was a 100-piece puzzle, and I'm trying to see if I can find a date, but I do not see a date. There is a barcode, however, but I actually put this together since it was a 100-piece puzzle. It's just a little risk that I'm starting to like to take, which is to pick up puzzles at Goodwill and see if all the pieces are there, number one, and then see if I can resell it. So last time when I comped these puzzles, they were about $10, and these two puzzles that I picked up today are both comping solds around $10 each. And I will put a picture here to show you that indeed all of the pieces were there. So I picked up this one. It took me, I can't remember, I actually timed myself, y'all. This one took me about 20 or so minutes to put together at 100 pieces. But y'all, look at all these blue pieces. It was a little harder than you think. I'm just gonna say that. But I've got these and I will put them in my space and then I will take them to a show. Another one of the Disney puzzles that I picked up. Now this is a Disney's Babies puzzle. Now this one wasn't as hard. This one only has 63. It took me about 10 minutes to put this together, but it's for ages 4 to 8. Geez. So it is a 63 extra large. So look at this pieces size here, where this is the piece size here. So these piece sizes are a little bit bigger, you see, but this is a Disney's Babies birthday party, and love the graphics on that. So I picked this one up and I will insert the picture here to show you that indeed this one was all complete too. So how exciting. So that is 2 puzzles, both for 99 cents each that I got. And the comps on these are anywhere from about $8 to $10 each. So I will be marking them as such and having them for sale in my antique emporium. Now I'm always talking about finding inventory for my antique space and vintage space at Glen Flora Emporium or my markets. But I also do live sales here on my channels. Typically my live sales are on Thursday nights at 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And I'd love to have you drop by just to kind of see what we've got for sale. And if you're interested in anything, you can definitely put that in our live chat. The live sales are a lot of fun. But also, people often contact me while watching my haul videos. So if you're ever interested in something that I say is even going to my booth, you can buy it here from a haul video before it actually gets to the booth. Just send me an email at scprincess1@comcast.net and I can let you know if the item is still available. All right, let me show you a few other pieces that I got. This one I thought was really cool. This is a 1992 gingerbread house bake set. And here is the front of it. And one of the things that I was a little concerned about are all the pieces there. But y'all, they are. Look how cool this is. It's a whole set of cookie cutters where you can bake and make your very own gingerbread house. And it even has all of the directions with it. So I checked to make sure that all of the pieces are there. It gives you the recipe and it also tells you how to assemble the gingerbread house. Now, again, this is by Fox Run Craftsman and it is copyright. Well, this says 1979 and this box says 1992. So I'm not really sure which is the truth, but at any rate, it is a full set to make a gingerbread, and I thought that was really cool. So I look forward to having this for sale around Christmas time. Okay, y'all, one little small item that I picked up because summer is coming in Texas and it is hot. And I saw this cute little fan. Now, I didn't know a lot of times these thin paper wooden fans are broken, but this one was not, and it has a beautiful picture. It's got the filigree right here, and it has another picture on the back. So it is a full fan and it's small enough that I can put in my little backpack when I go out maybe to Round Top or some of the other big vintage markets and to keep myself cool. But it must have been in a vendor space at one time because it is marked $11.95 or $12. But I really bought this for myself so that I can keep it in my thrifting bag. You know, everybody's got to have a thrift bag. So leave me a comment what's in your thrifting bag. I know I have a black light and a little jeweler's loop. Now I have a fan to keep myself cool while I'm shopping. Okay, y'all, so the next thing I got was also on sale. It was 75% off. It is new old stock, Department 56. It's one of the Snow Babies, and it was $1.99 with 75% off. So I believe that is what, 75 cents? And it is a little Snow Babies placard of "Now I lay me down to sleep." Is that not the cutest? It is Department 56. It is new old stock. The little wings are there. Oh my gosh. So I did comp these, and they can go anywhere from like $8 to $12. So not a big profit margin there. But because it is new old stock, then that does help, because it does have the box that it comes in, and it says, "With their charming optimism and bright sense of wonder, Snow Babies bring smiles to the hearts of you and your family. May their endearing message of hope and warmth make your house a happy home." And I thought that was super cute. So again, this was one of my 75% off the color of the week price tag items. And that was a good find, y'all. Okay, y'all, I just found 2 more items. And again, I broke it into 2 small hauls so that it wouldn't be almost an hour long. But let me show you one of the greatest finds. And I think I'm keeping this. Some people want me to sell it, but I thought this would be an absolutely fabulous little display for all my brooches. Now you're gonna get to see some reflection in here. All this mess over there is my inventory, but this is like a little jewelry display or some kind of display case. I did pay up a little bit for it. It was $7, but honestly, I think I'm good with that, y'all, because it does have, if you can see, the flowers that are etched in there on the outside. There's no chips, no cracks, no anything. It does have the hanger in the back. It has a great little backing in there. And also, when you use this little lever here, it opens up. And how beautiful would that be with all of your brooches and things displayed on that? Now, for $7, I thought I could not leave that behind. And I kept putting it back because I was looking at it and I was taking pictures and I was sending it to Christine, because she actually sold one of these and she showed on a video how to actually package and ship this. So make sure you're checking out Christine at Side Street Market. She's got some great shipping videos. I would never ship this. Why? Because I'm a big chicken. But Christine does show us how to ship one of these. And she ships things like this all the time. So she said that this was a really great price to pick that up. And again, I just love all of the etched design in there. So for $7, I could not leave that behind. Okay, y'all, the last item that I picked up is a game. And I've picked up 1 or 2 games and honestly sold them every single time. Now, this one is also a little bit of a regional thing because it's a university, and it is from College Station, Texas A&M University. Now, I saw this and immediately what drew my eye to this game, it's called the Game of College Days at Texas A&M University. Go from freshman to senior and graduate from Texas A&M in just 1 hour. Don't you wish? This says that it has a 1984 date. And let's just look at some of the pictures here. And you can really tell the decade and the age of these photographs. Like, let me peek over here so you can see the hairdo here and all of the hairdos here. But one of the things that stood out to me, look at this little fashion statement. One of the things that stood out to me is the bonfire. Now, if you know anything about Texas A&M, they used to do a 12-man bonfire. And I believe after the tragedy where some students were injured and lost their lives at a bonfire, I believe that they are no longer doing that. So this kind of encapsulates some of the old traditions of the school. And I did look this up. It's for 2 to 6 players. And it does have all of the pieces. The box and the game is basically brand new. So it actually has some of the other things that I like is in College Station, there's a lot of little famous taverns and bars and things. It's a typical college town, but this is kind of the layout of some of the campus back in 1984 when the game was created. So I thought this would be a great game, especially for some Aggie alumni, and they would really enjoy it. Now it comes, like I said, with all of its pieces. It has its card. You can see they're not even punched out. It has all of the money pieces there. It's got some fraternity and some Corps of Cadets cards there if you know anything about A&M. It has all of the directions with that. And I thought this was just really cool. Now there's some acknowledgement page here, which was written in 1984 and signed there. And I just thought this was a really cool idea. And now I'm sure they make other games in other universities, but it does, like I said, it has even all of its game pieces where you can move about and the dice that came with it. So I will put it in my booth and see how it does, but I feel sure that at a show it will sell. It even has logos on the back of the card. And this one says, "You went on too many road trips and flunked a class. Lose 4 hours." Now, who hasn't done that? I think anybody who's been in college has done that. So I think a lot of us people who went to college and had a really good time could empathize with some of these things. So I did pick that game up because I really just thought that it was a great nostalgic piece for our area. We are about 2 hours south of College Station and Texas A&M. So I did pick this up, and I'm super excited to have someone who attended the college or an alum, or maybe if somebody gets an acceptance letter, they could put it with that. That would be a lot of fun too. Okay, y'all, so that is everything that I got in this haul. And now you've seen everything that I got at the 3 Goodwill stores that I went to and spent about $60. So make sure that you watch both videos. You enjoy thrift haul videos where I show you what I got while I was out thrifting and tell you a little bit about why I picked them up. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. I really do use the engagement of comments and thumbs up to let me know what kind of content my viewers would like. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe bell right there. It is free and it does help my channel grow, and I'd love for you to be part of my YouTube family. Also, don't forget the notification bell. If you click that notification bell to all, it notifies you as soon as a new video is posted or a live event is taking place. And again, I'd love to have you come along to a live sale or a live chat and just hang out with me. That way I get to know you a little bit better as my viewer. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, y'all stay pretty and be sweet. Bye-bye.